Alright, good morning. Today's November 31st. I'm 2 months away from Sean O'Brien out here at Chumash Park. So this is the bottom of the Chumash Trail out here in Simi. I'm going to be doing a 9-mile run today. We got, like I said, 2 months from Sean O'Brien. So today's November 31st, Sean O'Brien, January 31st. So 2 months. Next Saturday is Ray Miller. So I was out here yesterday with my son. He came out and he rode his little electric bike around with me. That was pretty cool. So we got 8 miles together and he got to ride around some pretty cool spots and just play around with it. Now this morning I'm back out here again. I wanted to do a little preparation for Ray Miller next weekend. Usually when I run this route that I'm going to do, I go the other direction. I start over at Las Yajas and run out up to Rocky Peak and then way up there and back down here. I usually cut across, and if you cut across the field over that way, you get back to Las Yajas. But today, because Ray Miller starts down at the beach and you head up the hill right away, for today I'll do this backwards, where I'll start down here at the base of Chumash, run up Chumash to Rocky Peak, and then back down and around. So it'll be about 9 miles today, and then that's about half of what I'm going to do next week. Ray Miller's 30K, so roughly 20. But yeah, I'm going to do a couple little loops around this field right here. Just get warmed up, do some stretches, grab my water from the car, and then we'll take off up there. Alright, 7:56 at the start of Chumash Trail. Let's get this party going.
All right, so I'm coming up at the top of Chumash, about to hit Rocky Peak. Some other runners coming that way. 14:27 average pace for this climb. So this was the hardest part. That time should drop quite a bit once I get up here. Ooh. So yeah, a little downhill right now. Make up some time. I was expecting to be somewhere around there. 14 to 15 minute average pace up that climb. It's going to be the rest of this Rocky Peak Trail, which goes up over that ridge over there, drops down Las Yajas on the other side of this mountain. And that's where I'm going to drop the mile time. So by the time I get around the ridge over there, start going down, I'm sure my mile times will drop down into the 8-something minute pace probably. And I'll be able to push all the way back to the finish. So much like at Ray Miller, this last 4 or 5 miles should be pretty easy, relatively. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. A little bit more walking, a little bit more climbing, but I'll be running fast soon. Whew. All right, top of the climb. Chumash Trail's way over there. That's a fun trail too. I've only done it once. Doesn't get a lot of attention, so it's very rough. But here we go, heading back downhill. There's a lot of seashells up here, by the way. It's pretty cool. I just reached the top of my second to last climb. Got one more right before the end of the trail. 13:20 average pace. So I need to keep pushing hard if I want to average 11 minutes by the time I get back. I'm on the Las Yajas Trail. Just want to run out, touch the gate. Boom. So it just came down there. Now it's 3.5 miles back to the trailhead in the neighborhood, and I cut back to the road, or Chumash Park. 12.6 miles an hour. Let's go. I just ran mile 6 at an 8:26 pace, and there's the 3 mile marker for Las Yajas Trail. So 3 miles to go. 12:02 average pace. Just need to take 1 more minute off. Well, 3 miles to go to the trailhead. Probably another mile. back to Chumash Park. That's mile 2 marker. I just hit mile 7 and 8:02. So 2 miles to go. The last mile. That one's gonna be hard. All right, here we go. Last mile. We got some hills on the way back on this one. I'm at 11:04 average. So, whew, it's gonna be hard to drop it on this mile, but I just did an 8:01. So, we'll see if I can keep it under 9. I mean, I just can't keep it under 11 realistically. I think I could do that. I just gotta push that last hill. All right, let's go. Oh, here it comes. All right, hand back up. I'm gonna hit that steep blacktop. Takes it to the top of the trailhead. Boom. All right. Just gotta keep pushing little by little through the neighborhood, back to the park. I can do it. All right. I got trailhead right in front of me. 10:49 average pace. Here we are, coming into the finish. About 9.5 miles. Well under 11-minute pace. Whew. Boom. There we go. All right. Oh, man. Let's see what we got. All right, so I'm not quite done yet. I just did my loop up Chumash, Rocky Peak, Las Yajas, and back. The 9.65 miles, I think it was. So 10:44 average pace. 11-minute average pace was my goal. Now, I'd be really confident if I could go do that again at the same pace, but we'll see. Next week's a true test. Right now, the training for today's not quite over. I'm going to hit this trail right behind me, up and back a couple times, some hill repeats. Going to try and keep it below that like lactate threshold where you feel the legs lock up and start to burn. The goal is maybe 10, 15, 20, I don't know. I just want to sprint up it until I feel the legs start to and then back off, come back down, do it again. See how far up I can get. See if I can do it 5 or 6 times, and then I'll do 2 easy laps for a cool down, so a mile cool down. And then I'm done. And then the rest of the week will be nice and easy. Take Ray Miller pretty much as hard as I can, just see what I got in me. And then, yeah, then we keep pushing towards Sean O'Brien. So let's go. All right, so let's count. That was either 5 or 6. I don't know. But I'm gonna do my one loop around here for a little cool down, and then do some stretches and get out of here. Thanks for watching. You know, this is really just for an audience of 2. Adrian, Joseph. All this is for you. Anyone else who watches and enjoys it, have fun. But yeah, I love you guys. Daddy's going to do his cool down and stretches, and then I'm coming home, clean myself up a little, and take you guys to the park. How's that sound? All right. Love you guys.